Good morning, everyone. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Taylors. Good morning, Joan, Josephine, Malva, Rosalie, Sharon, and Christine, who is back with us. I do have your face in my head now, Christine. So welcome back. This is how online works. Now, usually I am here live front and center. So you're going to be thrown in the deep end this week, Christine. I've had to go and run some classes for one of my instructors who's not well this morning, so I'm actually out here in Seaford. So I'm leaving you with the class that we did last night, a mat Pilates class we did last night. There are options in there to make it easier, so make sure you're listening carefully. Remember, you can always roll your mat up, tuck it underneath your tailbone for more support. Use a cushion if you need to when you're sitting up, okay? All those little things that we've talked about in the past, they still apply. I did mention them during this workout as well, but if you hear me mention people like Tony or Mike during this workout, that is because this is the class I did last night, okay? So enjoy it. Do what you can. Some of it might be tricky, but remember, listen, you may not have to do those tricky parts. Okay? Have a great class, and I will see you, well, I'll be here live next Tuesday. Please remember to let me know if you're going to be wanting to book in for next Tuesday. Because it's the school holidays next Tuesday, I've got no one down. Let me know, and then I can make sure you get your link on Sunday. Okay, with that, you can go and do your workout now. Off you go. Go and join other Simone and do your workout. See you at the end. Let's stand up, everyone. Let's stand up nice and tall. Make sure those feet are roughly hip distance apart. I don't want them too wide. Okay, what are we going to work on today? Who knows? Now, if we do a little bit of weights and stuff, Mike, you just need to be really careful and mindful of your arms. Yes. Okay. All right, let's take a deep breath in and out. And the other way, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. And last one, in and deep breath out. Take it up and over, little side stretch, and the other side. Good, back to the center, arms out to the side, shoulders down. Let's twist to the right, and then slowly round to the left. Remember, you don't want to go too far. We've got to think about where our hips are and keep them facing forward. So no twisting, no movement through the legs and feet or anything. It's all in the upper body. Good, let's go around once more. Then come back to the center. We'll take the arms down and rise up one heel and the other. Good, no sinking into your hips here. Rolling through the feet. So we've got that belly button just gently drawing back. We can still breathe. Otherwise you won't be able to hear me talking. Let's rise up and down. Adding the arms, breathing in and out. And breathing in, nice and slow. See if you can lift slowly, not too fast. Makes it a little trickier. And down, and last one, up and down. Good, back to rolling through the feet again. This time we're going to pick up the pace. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And rise, and rise, 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 and 2, and 1. Good, all right, give those legs a shake. Okay, so we're a little bit warmed up now. Let's grab that elastic. So you need to think about how your body is feeling right now, today. Not last week or the week before, okay? And not next week. You're going to hold it roughly shoulder distance apart. Now, if you don't want to use an elastic, you don't have to, okay, but you can still follow the movement, and you don't even have to take your arms above your head. You can follow the movement from down here. So we're going to slowly take the arms up above the head if we can, and then just shoulders back and release. And shoulders back and release. And 3, release. It's all about the shoulders. We're not stretching that elastic here. Good, let's see if we can hold it and squeeze the waist and pull up. And squeeze the waist and pull up. Shoulders are down. Now if your arms are up here, we're going to gently pull out. If your arms are down low, you can do the same thing. Shoulders are back. And one more. Good. Over to the side. And up. And the other side. Good. And up. Let's take the arms down. Keep the shoulders back. And bend the knees. And 2. Heels pushing into the floor. 4, let's do one more. And 5, coming up. Take the feet wider and turn them out. And coming down for 5. And 4, keeping that back up. 3. And 2, ready to hold and hold. Arms come all the way up, bend the elbows out to the side. Squeeze and squeeze. So again, you can do this with your hands on the hips if you're not lifting the arms high. Good, and push up and down. Turn the feet back in and down. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. Good, take it wider and 1. Pull those knees back. 2 and 3, 4, ready to hold again, and 5. Arms come up, elbows out and squeeze. And 2 and 3 and 4. Coming back to the center and we push up. Arms come down, walk your feet in a couple of steps and again down. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep that chest up, and 5. Good, take it wider, turn it out, and 1, I nearly went too high, and 2, and 3, keep that back up, and 4, ready to hold, and 5. Arms all the way up, elbows out, and squeeze. Keep that weight there, centered in the middle. Center it in the center. Good, and push, and arms come down. Good, give those legs a little shake as well. Okay, going to give the legs a little rest for a moment and just keep moving in with the arms while we've got the elastic in our hands. So I'll get you to place one end on the floor and place your right foot on the end of that elastic. Okay, if you need to make it a little tighter, you just move your foot inwards. Now the left foot needs to be right beside the right, okay? So you're standing up straight. We don't want to have a foot back here or wherever you've put it, okay? So stand up tall. Your right foot standing on the elastic, right hand grabs the other end, and we're going to lift that elbow as high as we can. And we're going to gently push up. 1, 2, 3. Keep that elbow nice and high. 5 more. Just do what you can, Mike. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the other hand, place it on top, both elbows high, and push. Remember, you want to keep the elbows in the same spot, so the hand tucks down behind you and then lifts. And 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's go back to that single arm, the first arm. 1 and 2. 3. If you need to stop, then do so. 5, 6. We want it nice and warm right here. 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good, elbow out and bring it down gently. Place the handle in the other hand. Step your right foot off and put the left foot on now. Okay, so left foot, left hand. And again, make sure the feet are roughly hip distance apart, standing right next to each other. Get that elbow nice and high. No twisting, no sinking. Pull up tall and stretch for 1 and 2 and 3. Keep that elbow right up as high as you can get it. Don't let it drop. It's not a movement from the shoulder, it's a movement from the elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand is tucked in behind the head. It's right, sitting right on your neck there. Grab the other hand, place it on top and push up above the head and back to the neck. Up to above and back to the neck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One arm, that first arm, on this side, first arm, second arm, whatever. Let's go. 2, elbows still high. I know it's getting sore, but you're going to keep it high so that you keep working that muscle, because we're going to push through that wall here as we do 5 more. Last one. 5. Good. Elbow out and bring it around. Good job. All right, so we're going to pop the elastic down, but we are going to use it again, so not too far away. Let's give those arms a little stretch before we go any further. All right, you ready? Shake it out. Right arm up. Hand behind the head again. And this time grab the elbow and pull it in till you feel that stretch right where we just warmed up. Standing up, pulling up out of the hips here. We're standing nice and straight. There's no sinking back here. Okay, no pushing the chest forward and bum backwards. Nice and tall. Then we release those arms wide out to the side and take the other one up and hand down. And now we pull that one closer to the head, stretching in through the back of that arm again on the other side. Good, still standing tall, pelvic floor lifting. Good, and release. And gently down. Give it another shake, because it's time to grab the weights. Let's do it. We're going to throw a little bit of balance into our movements with the weights as well. So I'm going to move my mat forward. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet about shoulder distance apart. We're going to control all our movements, arms and legs, coming down and pulling up. Let's go. 1 and 2. No deadlifts, these are squats. 3, don't tilt over. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pull up, transfer onto the right foot. Now you can have your toes on the floor on the left leg if you like, especially if you're a little unbalanced. Otherwise, lift it, pull up out of this supporting leg and curl. Normal bicep curls now. 2, 3, pelvic floor lifting. 4, if you're wobbling around, put those toes back on the floor. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and lower back down, back to the center and down. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Transfer to the other side. Get the weight on that supporting leg, lifting if you can. Turn the palms and curl. 1, 2, 3. Keep it strong. Try not to use your back so you're not moving around, you're not wobbling back and forth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take it down. Good. Let's take it wider and turn the feet out. Hands up onto the shoulders, elbows out, pushing up as we come down. And 2, and 3, 4. Good. Pull those knees right back. 5 more. Last one. Good. Bring those feet in a little closer. Turn the palms inwards. Okay. So we're going to bend the knees in the center, and then we're going to come up to the side and push. Now I want you to make sure your shoulders and your rib cage, your hips, everything are facing forward, not this way. Forward. Okay. Then we come down in the center and push up. Down in the center, push up. Don't straighten the arms completely. Keep on facing forward, down and up. The down is even on both feet, yeah? You're not over here. And up. Center, left, center. Now add a lift of a foot, if you can balance. And lift. And lift. 2 more. And lift. And lift. And release. Good. All right, triceps. Remember, bend your supporting leg. Stretch the back leg out, and you are in one line from head to toe. If you want to go further, tilt. Pull the arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. Bring it in and transfer. Bend the supporting leg. Lift if you're lifting, and 1. Now the hips and the shoulders are facing down towards the floor. And back in. So we don't want to twist and open the hip forward, okay? If you're twisting, you need to leave that foot on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in and change. Bend that supporting leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in. Let's go again. And pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. And bend the supporting leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bring it in. You're still standing? Let's place the weights down. Keep them beside your mat as well. Have yourself a drink. And then we're going to head on down to the floor, so you'll need to stand at the end of your mat. My drink bottle's leaking. Not me. My drink bottle. It leaks out the bottom. Might be time to invest in a new one. Okay. So we're going to stand at the end of the mat when we're ready. Move all our things back again. Stand at the end. Alright. Let's just slowly bring the arms forward. Standing nice and tall. Take one arm up, one down. Just gently push back. Make sure that top arm pulls back as well. Then back to the center. And then the other side. And push back. And center. And again, opening the chest. And center. Last one. Back. And center. And take it down. Good. Drop the chin to the chest. Deep breath out. Roll it down towards the floor. Lengthen out that back. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, unroll back to the top. Use your tummy muscles, so draw that belly button back and standing tall. And again, down we go. One long breath all the way, arching the back, trying to curve right over. And breathing out as we unroll back up to the top again. Good. Breathing in and out. Once more down. This time you can bend your knees so you can reach the floor. Walk yourself out into your plank. If you need to come down to your knees, then do so. If you want to come down onto your elbows, you can do that as well. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Find your posture. Check your neck. Make sure that you are tucking that chin back and lengthening the back of the neck. You should be looking straight down between your wrists. Tailbones tucked under gently, belly button is back, and we can feel those tummy muscles working harder and harder as we hold our position. If you can't feel the tummy muscles, you might want to come down and make it a little harder position. It might be feet and elbows. It might be like I am, knees and elbows. It may even just be lifting the knees off the floor, up on the hands. Because we're going to hold it for another 15 seconds and that's it. So tummy is still drawing back, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to stretch out now. Good. So it's just a 1-minute plank tonight. Just stretch those arms right out. I've got to remember to speak a little louder down there, don't I? I don't know if you can hear what I was mumbling. Anyway, I'll try and be as clear as I can. Let's come down onto our tummy. In fact, before you go, grab your elastic and bring that with you. What you're going to do with the elastic is fold it in half like so, and you're going to have one hand on either end of the elastic part. Okay, so when we've got our head down in the mat, we want to have the elastic sitting just above the head. So you're going to tuck your chin and then place the forehead onto the mat, elbows out to the side. You're going to breathe out as you lift the upper body, breathe in as you lower down. Breathe out and push up, breathe in and down. Remember, you can always leave your arms on the floor and just lift the upper body without the weight of the arms. That will take pressure out of the neck and the shoulders. Breathe out and in. Let's do a couple more. Deep breath out and in. And this time when you come down, I want you to relax that upper body. Elbows relax down onto the floor. Chin is still tucked. And now you're going to stretch those legs out behind you, keeping the upper body nice and still. So as you stretch, I want you to breathe out. In fact, start that breath out just before you start your stretch. So, and in as you come down. Feel the butt tighten, not the upper back, your butt. And again. Good, let's do 3 more of these. 1 and 2 and 3. Good, let's add both those movements together now. Upper body and lower. Up for 1 and down. Deep breath out. Feel the legs working, feel the butt working, and the upper back. Let's do 1 more. Good, let's slip the elbows under the shoulders now. Squeeze into the lower back, and if you want to, you can give those legs a little shake and a wriggle around as well. So we're going to come back down into that position. All right, so chin tucked again, this time. With the elastic just above the head, you're going to lift and you're going to twist from one side to the other. I'm just tapping the elbows gently to the floor as I do this and rocking along that rib cage, okay? So I'm not going too far and I'm stable through the hips. So let's do 6 twists. Up and twist. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Center and then down. Keep your chin tucked the whole time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Center and down. You can do this with your arms on the floor if the weight of the arms is getting too much for your neck or your shoulders. 4, 5, 6. Center and down. Are we still drawing those shoulders away from the ears when we're in a lifted position? That's the whole time, not just as we come up. So shoulders are back and down. Good, let's do this once more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Center and down. Good, I want you to relax that chest down to the floor so we can move back down to the legs. So you're going to lengthen the legs and we're going to take them out to the edges of the mat and bring them in for 3, 2, 1 and lower down. Now if you find this is hurting your back, lengthen one leg and controlled movement, one leg at a time, okay? For the same amount of movements, okay? So both legs is harder, just the legs. And squeeze. 1, 2, 3 and down. You can feel the inner thighs working harder here and down, and the butt's working harder and down. And 1, 2, 3. Good, let's do that once more. And 1, 2, 3 and legs down. Good. This time we're going to stretch in a child's pose. So if your lower back is feeling a little stiffer, just coming to it gently. Deep breath out as you push back. Lengthen the arms so that you can get a good stretch there too. Good, and relax. Okay. We're going to take the elastic now, and with one end of it we're going to slip it onto our right foot. So if you don't have handles, make sure that it's on properly so it's not going to slip off. Now we're going to go up onto all fours. So Tony, you're going to do the same thing. Grab your elastic but come on down onto your tummy, okay? Everyone is in control, including you, Tony, is in control of the length of this elastic, so how hard you work. The shorter it is, the harder you work. So when you're in your position, whether you're lying on your tummy or up here on all fours, we pull the elastic through and get it nice and firm. We're going to have a little bit more tension through that leg, but I want you to lengthen it out and check it first. Make sure there's just a little bit of tension there as you push it away. You don't want to do too much, otherwise you won't make it through at all. All right, so if you're up here, we have our knees underneath our hips. We have our wrists underneath our shoulders. So we're even holding onto that elastic. We don't want the arms up here. Okay, pull the elastic through. Don't stretch it that way. Shoulders are back. We're going to keep the upper body still. There's none of this. Okay, it's called cheating. Keep the upper body centered. Lengthen out. And if you want to, Mike, you can do the same thing on your tummy as well if you find that it's too much to be in your arms up here, especially after what we've already done. All right, we're going to do 5 more of these. Hopefully you started with me. 1, 2, belly button drawing back. 3, 4, and 5. Good, bring it in. If you need to loosen up your wrists, then do so. The next movement is going to be out. Now I want you to tap the floor to your left and kick it out. So not tapping back down, because we're going to pick up the pace a little bit, and I want you to control it ends there off the floor and out to the side. So if I turn sideways, you can see I tap and push it out. Okay? Tony, you just out and in. Same legs. All right, shoulders back, belly button back. Lengthen that leg, tap it to the left and kick out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that upper body still. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring it in. Good, you can relax again. So we should be starting to feel that through both hips. One leg from supporting and the other one from moving. Okay, so let's undo that elastic and place it on the other foot. If you need to, you can loosen up your shoulders, wrists, whatever's feeling a little bit tight. And then when you're ready, we come back onto all fours, get some tension in that elastic, shoulders back, belly button back. Remember, we're not rocking back and forth. I'll give you a few more seconds. Make sure everyone's in position. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Thinking about your posture and making sure that connection is there in the center of the body. We don't want to hang and we don't want to overdo it either and arch the upper body. All right, let's stretch that leg out and bring it in. And push. 1, 2, keep the upper body still. 3, 4, not too high with the leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, bring it in. All right, I'll give you a moment now just to loosen up those wrists if you need to before we move on to the next part. Okay, and we're back. Keeping the upper body still. Again, lengthen the leg. Tap it to the floor to the right now and kick it out to the left. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. And 3, 4. Keep that belly button pulling back or you'll have no control over your leg. 7, 8, 9. I may have missed a number. If you think I did, then one more. Who knows? Whoever knows. Wrists. Sit as comfortably as you can on your bum if you need to, or kneeling up. Fingers. Good. Shoulders. And chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling. Good job. Okay, you're going to grab your weights now and we're going to sit with our feet at the end of the mat. So grab those weights. Come on down. So we want to have our feet roughly hip distance apart, knees pointed to the ceiling. Remember, if you need to sit on a cushion or you need to stop because it's hurting your back, make sure you do. So I don't want you to grip the weights too tightly, just hold them in front of you gently so that we can keep the shoulders down. So then you can put all your focus into the center of the body as you tuck and you arch back. You breathe in and hold it, and you breathe out and sit up tall. And again, deep breath out. Feel those tummy muscles tightening up there as you go back and as you hold. Deep breath out. Feel it holding. You're going to keep those tummy muscles working even as you sit up. And again, back we go. Tummy muscles activating. You don't need to go back too far. What we're trying to do is arch the back, not so much just lean back. Good, let's do one more. And now we're going to twist it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to sit up tall. So when you do your twisting, make sure you keep the weights in front of the chest so you follow the weights. Let's tuck, keep the tummy switched on as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we lift up tall. And again, and twisting, tummy pulling back the whole time. Good, and pulling up tall. Let's do that one small. Deep breath out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. and we sit up tall. Now if you do need to stop and have a rest, support your back with your hands, give those legs a good shake and the hips. Okay, if you're feeling all right, then you just sit in this position and wait. Because we're going to go again. We're going to tuck, but this time rather than twisting, we're going to lift the arms, pulling up. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm not moving my body into it. I'm bringing the arms up, okay? So I'm not pushing my head or my chest forward each time. So we tuck and the body doesn't move. Now the arms do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So we want to feel it activating a little more up underneath that rib cage. Let's do it again. Tummy's back. 1, 2, keep it back. 3, 4, one more, and 5. Good. Let's do that once more. Tuck and pull. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we sit up tall again. All right, once again, loosen up the hips, support your back, neck as well if that started to get a little tight at the end there. Good work. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. So if you're struggling to sit in this position and on your back and your hips, you're going to keep the legs straight and you're going to dig your heels in and then bend them to pull you forward. Don't just bend your feet up, okay? You've got to pull forward. So my heels, they start at the end of my mat. They're in exactly the same spot. All right? So that's where you want to be. You can't be otherwise here. So we're going to reach towards those legs, those feet. Turn the palms and sit up tall. And reach. Belly button back. And make sure that tummy draws back as you lift so that you can sit as tall as possible. Reach, stopping if it's hurting your back at all. And again. Good. Let's do one more. Pushing forward and sitting up. Good. And then from here, we're going to take the hands onto the shoulders. We're going to push up to the ceiling 3 times. Yeah, you know what's coming next. We're going to roll our spine down onto the floor nice and slowly. Take the elbows out. We're going to push to the ceiling 3 times. Strong arms. Don't let everything go floppy here, okay? That includes your legs. Then roll up, bring the knees in, and if you can, I want you to balance. We're going to twist for 4. You can do this with your feet on the floor, okay? Stretch out those legs and sit up. And push to the ceiling. And roll down. Elbows out. Keep the legs strong. You're still strong in the center as well. Then we roll up. We bring those legs in slowly and balance if we can. Twist for 4, 3, 2, 1. And we stretch those legs out and sit up tall. And again, push. 1, 2, 3. Keep that tummy drawing back and don't forget you need to breathe. And up. And twisting for 4. Good. We're going to do this 2 more times. Sitting up and push. 2, 3. And rolling down. And push. 1, 2, 3. And rolling up. Feet come in and we try and balance. Twist for 4. And last one. Pushing up. Strong wrists, strong shoulders. Good, and rolling down, it's all in the tummy. Pushing up, keep it strong, don't even think about this being the last one. Roll up and balance, twist. And sitting up tall again. Okay, just place those weights, one on either side of your mat there, and then roll on down to your back. Bend your knees. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let that tummy sink into the floor. As it breathes out, it sinks down and you want to just hold it there for your next breath in, okay? Arms by your side. Let's take one leg at a time up to tabletop. Let's start with leg extensions. Right leg out and in. Left leg out and in. I want you to keep your back nice and still, so let that tummy sink into the floor. Breathe out as you push away. Remember, the lower you take your leg, the harder you work. But if your back is straining, you need to take it higher. Two more. Last one. So if you need to, you can bring your knees into your chest. Otherwise, just hold it there. We're going to either support the neck or lengthen the arms just off the floor. And we're going to go again. Lengthen the leg and lengthen the leg. Now make sure you are stretching that leg out. Now because you're curled up, you should be able to see where your leg is going. Push it away. Nice and straight line. 4 more. And 1 and 2, 3, tummy still sinking, and 4. Head to the floor, bring your knees into the chest. Good. Okay, we're going to take the legs back up to tabletop. This time we're going to flex the feet. Okay, we're going to push both legs out at the same time. Now, if this is too much on your back, I want you to go back to alternating single leg, okay? Otherwise, you're going a little harder with doubles. There should be no pressure in your back. You can feel the tummy work harder. Maybe the legs and the hips work a little harder, but you've got to keep that back on the floor. 3 more. Last one. Bring it in, grab the legs, take a breath in, and breathe out, pull it towards you. And release. Good. Now if you need to, you can stretch your legs out along the floor and give them a little shake. Okay, so now we're going to go into those oblique ab muscles. Okay, so we're going to start with left arm above the head, right leg into tabletop, right hand supporting your neck. We're twisting up and over, bringing the neck towards us, and then we're going to extend out. I want you to see if you can keep your head off the floor, but if you need to, you can always take it down. Bring it in and out. Keep that tummy sinking into the floor the whole time. We don't want that back lifting. Five more, and 1 and 2. Make sure you get that twist in the upper body, but keep those hips anchored. Last one. Good. Take both legs to tabletop. Okay, you can support your neck with both hands, or you can have your arms long. But we're coming up. Hang on a second. No, let's support our neck. Let's support the neck. Without moving the legs, we're going to twist over, knee towards, elbow towards the knee, and then back. Don't move the legs. Same side, we're twisting to the right. And 1 and 2. Good. All right, let's take the right foot to the floor. Let's take the right arm above the head. Support the neck with the left hand. So we bring the knee in and we twist towards it, and then we extend out. I hope it's not too late at night for you guys to be getting the gist of all this. Bring it in and out. In and out. Tummy sinking down. Five more. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. Tabletop with both legs. Support the neck. Okay, now we're twisting towards the left leg. Up and over. 1, 2, 3. Hips anchored. No rocking through the hips. Two more. Last one. Good, and knees in. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, draw the knees towards you. Good, and release. Okay, I'm going to grab those weights again, which shouldn't be too far away from you. Take the elbows out to the side. Now I've got two options for you. First option is to stay in tabletop. Okay, second option is feet to the ceiling. There is no third half and half option. Okay, you're either tabletop or up. Choose your position. If you're up, we're going to flex the feet and turn them out. Bring the arms for everyone in front of the belly button, not your face. All right, we're going out and tap. Out and tap. Bring the chin into the chest. If it's not going to hurt your neck and you want to work those tummy muscles just a little bit harder. I'm going to show you the other option now. You can stay with your legs up if you like. The other option from tabletop, exactly the same move. It's not exactly the same, is it? It's the same though. All right, let's go. 1, 2, I know I did that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nearly there. 9, last one. 10, weights gently to the floor, no flopping. Bring the knees in. Good work. All right, you're going to take the hands behind the knees. You're going to rock and roll and see if you can balance at the top. Are you balancing? Belly button back. Make sure that when you come to this balance point, you're not using your shoulders, okay? We're going to keep hold for now because we're going to roll back again. Use your tummy. Tuck, chin on the chest the whole time. Come back to the top. A little overbalance there. So we're going to try it again, this time trying to avoid the feet coming to the floor. Deep breath out. Breathe in. And again. Sit up tall, make sure those shoulders are down. And again. Good, shoulders are down, lift out of the hips. Last one we're holding. If you need to take your feet down, then do so. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, find that balance point. Then release the grip a little. Make sure that its balance point is still the same. Then, with the arms and the shoulders already relaxed, we let go. So that we don't need to be here at all, because it's all about the tummy. And now you can lower them down. Stretch the legs out. Let's have a stretch. Push forward and drop the head. Take a deep breath in and breathe out and sink. Now you need to feel this stretch in the back of the legs. So make sure that you do. We don't want to be hanging here and only feeling heavy in the upper body. We've got to get those legs stretching too. Belly button back. And sitting up. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Grab hold around about the ankles and use your elbows to gently push those knees towards the floor. Gently, gently. Deep breath in through the nose and breathe out. See if you can go a little further. And release carefully. Shake it out. Take your right leg, cross the body, pull it back. Sit up, hug it with the left arm, and then turn to the right. Slowly back around. Change legs. Sit up tall and turn. And release. Good, shake it out. We're going to come up onto our knees or standing if that is you. We're going to take that right foot forward and square ourselves up with the floor. And we're going to tuck the tailbone under and hold. Keep pulling up nice and tall. Good, and release, change legs. And pelvic tilt, hold it there. Good, and release. Okay, so we come into that crouch position and we push our bum as high as we can. Trying to stretch out those legs one last time. Then relax your arms, relax your shoulders, make sure your neck is relaxed as well. And as you breathe out, you're going to slowly unroll all the way up to the top to finish standing nice and tall again. Good, breathing in, the arms come up. Breathing out, pistol grip, shoulders down. Lift up and tilt back. And release. Over to the side. And over to the other side. And back to the center. And arms out. Deep breath out and squeeze. And breathe in. And out. And in. And out. And in. We'll take those arms down. Good. Drop the chin down to the chest now. And then chin to the ceiling. And forward. Look over your right shoulder. And around to the left. And forward. Ear drops down. And over we go. And back up. Take a breath in. Breathe out, hands to the ears. Breathe in, shoulders up. Breathe out, shoulders down. Breathe in gently, take those elbows back and breathe out to release. Once more in and out. And shoulders up and down. Elbows gently back and release. Good job. All right, well done. How are you feeling? Hey, how did you go? How did you feel after that workout? So I know it might have been tough for some of you. How did you get on? Let me know. Give me some feedback. Shoot me a text message. If there were some things that you found really tough, tell me what, if you can remember what they are, or if you can describe them. Let me know if you found things okay that might have been a bit tougher. Usually, that we don't usually do in this class, because we can always bump it up a little bit. It is beginner's mat that we're usually doing, but if you think there were some things in that class that we don't usually do and you want to add them into our class, let me know, okay? Remember, I can't see you, so I have to keep on doing the same sort of class, but if you want to go harder, you just got to tell me, okay? Anyway, other than that, have a great week. Don't forget to let me know if you're wanting a link for next week, okay? And I will speak to you all very, very soon. In fact, next week when we're back on live. So have a good day, everyone. and I'll see you all soon. See ya.